Welcome to part 2. Enjoy. Okay, here we have this blank template, and we need to talk about how we can get content in for each of these pages. So here's page 1. One of the easiest tools to use, besides, like some of that technique of being able to take text and copying and pasting or dragging and drop the text, is the camera tool, though. So you actually have a camera tool up here. I'm going to click it, and computer's a little slow. We'll give it a second or two to actually pop up. There it is. I can now minimize this, and I'm going to pull up a Word document. Now, copying and pasting is not going to really work for this because of my graph. So if I want to actually take this exact question as is, including the graph, copy and paste is not going to work. So I'm going to take a picture. So I'm going to take an area snapshot, which is this first option here. I click that, and then I'm basically going to draw a rectangle over the area that I want to take a picture of. So I'm just going to left click, draw a little box, and let it go. And after a moment or two, it's going to take that picture, and it's actually going to basically paste it to my current notebook page. So when I minimize this and open up my Notebook 10 software again, I can see I have the picture. So, and I can resize this, but now this could be the question number 1. And now as far as the answer, I could take another picture with the answer and then just put a box on top of it. That way you can then reveal the answer. Or you could discuss the answer, afterwards. You could have the student come up here and actually graph this. But that's one way. The camera tool is a very easy way of just taking a quick snapshot, especially for the math teachers that use a lot of tables and equations. It's probably easier just to use the camera tool to get that content to that particular page. So we have question number 1. It's ready to go. And for the next question, I want to show you actually the state's website. Now, let me just hit the camera tool a while. I'm going to be taking a picture of a question. But if you never checked out pdesas.org, it's a great site, something the state recently put together. You can register, but what's nice is they have a great assessment builder. So I'm going to hit Fair Assessment, and then I'm going to hit the Assessment Builder tab. And I'm going to type in just math. And let's just do a multiple choice type question. And let's go with 9 through 12 band. Now let's just do a search. As you can see, there's several multiple choice questions. So if I want to incorporate this into my review game, I certainly can. It's real easy. What we'll do is we'll take a picture of a particular question. Let me pull that back up. So let's say I wanted to find out which number is irrational. So I'm going to use my camera tool again, and I'm going to take a picture of that. Do we know the answer? Square root of 8 is an irrational number. So let me go back to my Connect 4, and you can see there's my question. Okay. For question number 3, just want to review this concept. I have another site where I already have this highlighted, but remember I can highlight what I want to ask, the text that I need, drag it down, wait for it to pop up, and pull it up, and just like that, I have another question. Okay. Remember, with the answers, let me just show you this. Here's the answer, or a answer. I'm going to drag that content down, pull it up. Okay. let it pop. And remember, I can resize this. I can edit it. But what I want to do is I want to cover up the answer. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use this box. And I'm just going to take our rectangle and I'm going to cover the text. And you'll say, hey, well, that really doesn't cover up the answer. I'm going to take my paint bucket and I'll pick a color, red and yellow. Hey, that looks pretty good. And now it's covering the answer. Now to reveal the answer, I can just simply move it. You can, assign an action. So if I have an object that's selected, I can hit the Action tab, and then I can have Object Animations, and I can choose the type. So I could have it fade in, fade out, I could have it fly off, I could have it spin. For now, I'm just going to have it so that there's no actions to it, so that you would just have to manually move, or a student can come up to the board and move the box so that you can reveal the answer. Okay. Okay, I want to take this time to mention a great website, teachingwithsmartboards.com. Now, I'm going to show you real quickly. I might as well take this opportunity. I took a picture of this from their website, and I'm going to show you real quickly how you can link an object to a website. So I have this object, I have it selected. I'm going to click this little tab, and I'm going to go down to Link, and the first option is a web page. Now, I already copied the address, so all I need to do is right-click and paste, and you can see that I already had the teachingwithsmartboards.com address, and I'm going to have it link it to the entire object. So now the nice thing is, as soon as I hit OK, this is an active link that I just need to click and just wait for my browser to open. Okay, now here's the site. Lots of items to explore using this website. There's a lot of nice podcast type videos, much better than the one you're watching right now, but they're great. In fact, I stole that fun guy joke from these guys. In addition to their website, you can subscribe to their podcast through iTunes. And the nice thing about this then is that when you actually download the podcast to your machine, so you're not. Finally, some of you may have noticed that I actually have a few extra tools, these math tools that I have along here, and notice the Smart Notebook Math Tools Trial, 29 days remaining. Unfortunately, this is only a trial, and the actual costs for these tools well over $100 per license, which I don't think is worth it. But if you're a math teacher and you would like to try the 30-day trial, let me know, because it is pretty nice. Like right here, I have what I've been looking for a long time, not only the notebook software but also the Promethean software that I use, a nice equation editor right within the software, and we have it, but it may not be worth the money that they're asking. But it is a nice full-featured equation editor. So it's real easy to use. It's real easy to create your equations right within the software. So I thought I would show that to you. Let me know if you're interested, and please, if there's anything that you need regarding help using the smartboards in your classroom. Not that I am an expert by any means, but I have been playing around with the software, and I really think it's beneficial, this software, to be able to use with your students, to have your students interact with the content. So if you need help developing ideas, please contact me. Thank you. Thank you for watching.